What's going on, Reject Nation? It's Greg Alba here.
And it's John over here.
So we're going to watch the honest trailer for The Room today. I don't know how you can make an honest trailer out of The Room. It's a perfect film. It's flawless.
It's everything it's supposed to be.
That's why it became such a hit, an underground hit, because of how great of a movie it is.
Yeah, I feel like the real trailers are already honest enough, you know, with the passion and fire of Tennessee Williams and all that junk.
We should make movies one day. We know good film.
We know how to make good
know how to
movie,
make
Greg.
good movie, John.
In a world where most movies are just okay, one film will be so bizarre, so upsetting, and so aggressively bad, the sheer amount of suck will collapse in on itself like a dying star and explode in a supernova of unintentional genius. The Room.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Wiseau stars in, writes, produces, and directs a film that puts the passion in Passion Project, financed by a rumored $6 million of his own mysterious fortune, and featuring 3 long minutes of his own mysterious butt cheeks. He's a man with a singular vision, a unique personal style, and a powerful message to share with the world. Maybe it's okay to give up on your dreams.
No.
How can they say this about me? I don't believe it. I show them.
Journey to B-roll of San Francisco and meet Johnny, your
B-roll of San
all-American
Francisco.
Dracula.
You know, people don't have to say it. They can feel it.
Sometimes his emotions run hot.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Sometimes he's so cold it's like he forgets he's on camera. But he always finds time to laugh at the little things.
Anything for my princess.
Or laugh for no particular reason. Or laugh at things you really shouldn't be laughing at.
One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
Dude, what part of that is funny? Experience a story that at its core is a really simple love triangle where Johnny is engaged to Lisa, his wife of the future.
You're my future wife.
Lisa's your future wife.
After all, she's my future wife.
But she doesn't love him.
I don't love Johnny anymore. I don't love him anymore. I don't love him anymore.
But I don't love him.
So she sleeps with Mark, his best friend.
Johnny's my best friend.
Johnny's my best friend.
It's such a great drinking game.
He's your best friend.
But set that aside, because The Room has enough dangling plot threads to weave a blanket, like this endless, unexplained game of tuxedo football, Johnny's promotion at whatever his job is, these 2 friends
bank
who
or something,
appear
right?
and disappear throughout the movie, this drug deal that's never mentioned again.
Where's my f***ing money, Danny?
And the most casual eye of cancer of all time.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Never comes back.
You gonna react to that? No? Okay, cool. Most movies cut straight to the interesting parts, but The Room is not most movies, where if a man makes a tape, you get to see him set up the equipment.
And these are running for days.
It works, though.
Somehow.
It works.
If 2 friends have lunch, you see what everyone in front of them ordered.
And I'll take some cheesecake and a coffee. Okay, why don't you guys have a seat? We'll have that right out for you.
Hi, how you doing?
It's
What
life.
would you like?
Can I get
It's life.
Is your card?
Sure.
I'm gonna get a slice of cheesecake and a bottle of water.
Yeah, sounds good. Why don't you guys have a seat?
Popular.
Putting you in the environment.
Well, hi, Johnny.
And if a man gives his fiancée flowers, you'll see exactly how that financial transaction went down. Spoiler alert, it was weird.
How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go, keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Do you like sex? Well, not for long, because you're about to watch an alien's approximation of human lovemaking, where a little man playing a little boy tries to join a threesome.
Please a crowd.
These 2 randoms act like toddlers while they do it.
Arms up.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnny does his best to penetrate the area around Lisa's belly button. Just close your eyes when the R&B comes on. Trust us. So enjoy this real-life version of Springtime for Hitler that's the pinnacle of so bad it's good filmmaking, spawning midnight movie screenings, Oscar-caliber films about its creation,
Yeah,
and the
it's a
enduring
great
mystery
film.
of who Tommy Wiseau is, where he's from, where his money comes from, and how old he is. But some mysteries are probably better left unsolved. We've seen the guy's taint. I don't need to know any more.
Starring
Football, spoon art, entrances and exits.
Oh, hey guys. I have to go now.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I've got to go.
Oh, hi, Mark.
We gotta go.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I have to go.
Oh, hi, Danny.
I have to go now.
Oh, hey, Lisa.
I better be going.
Oh, hey, Peter. I gotta go.
Oh, hi, Danny.
I gotta go.
Oh, hi, Claudette.
Oh, God, it's too long.
Don't worries.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about Johnny. He's just being a big baby.
Generalizing about women.
Women change their minds all the time.
You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
They never say what they mean, and they always play games.
Sometimes they're just too smart. Sometimes they're flat out stupid. Other times they're just evil.
Falling for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lisa doesn't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Focus! 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 And
He's been to some
chicken?
screenings.
Just a little chicken. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, 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 chip.
The Room. Not room, the room.
Yeah.
Very different. I like to think Lisa's mom isn't playing a character. She's just a lady who wandered in and started commenting on what she saw.
What are these characters doing here? How many people come in and out of this apartment every day? This is worse than Grand Central Station.
You're my favorite customer. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket. I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I did not hit her. It's not true.
It's bullshit.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Wow, man, The Room. The Room is a magical movie. I only watched it for the first time a few weeks ago. John had grown up watching it, attending screenings, throwing spoons and all that fun stuff. I saw The Disaster Artist with him. That's easily one of my favorite movies of the entire year. I mean, you watch The Room, you watch The Disaster Artist, and just revisiting footage of The Room makes you see it very different. A lot of the jokes they're commenting on, the Disaster Artist really covers a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like sex with the belly button,
A lot
laughing at weird things, like why is he laughing right here and there? Like a lot of the honest trailer commentary is commentated on in The Disaster Artist.
Yeah, all the noticeably weird motifs of the movie at least get touched upon, along with some extras in this video. I bet he's been to some of these screenings because some of the things he's calling out are like, you know, fan favorite, you know, callback lines and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. The stuff with the mom though is one of the more interesting aspects to me. That a lot, like they kind of touch on it at the end here with the stinger. She always shows up as if they have a plan to hang out. She enters and exits within minutes. Like,
yeah. They always like sit and talk for a sec, and then Lisa's like, "Mama, I'm busy." Like,
and she leaves, or she's busy, and then leaves, and it's so obvious that Tommy Wiseau wrote every line of this movie.
Yeah,
they all sound like it.
Everybody shows up for a short conversation. Like even the scene where Mark and Johnny, they go to that cafe and they sit down and talk. Like a couple minutes into them sitting before they even get their order, he's like, "I gotta go." Later, Mark. You know?
I don't think they even eat food, do they?
I don't think so. They maybe had coffee or something. But.
Yeah, I mean, but there's something special about The Room. When you watch the movie, it is so bad it's good in the most authentic way possible.
Well, yeah, it's super genuine, and it's clearly the work of an auteur, so it has that magic for some reason.
And it's weird how everyone is on the same. I feel like the mom is like slightly better, or whatever. Yeah, at least his mom is slightly better than the rest of the gang.
The guy who plays Chris R is kind of believable, but kind of not, because that story just intrudes and leaves.
Yeah, the rest of the actors are very they're all in the same caliber of acting. They're all in the same wavelength of the type of acting this is, and you can't get that with intentional, unintentional, yet they all hit the same wavelength the whole entire time.
This has to be a force of nature to work the way it does. Every time I see it, no matter what, because I've seen a lot of so bad it's good movies, and there aren't a lot that make you fond or make you want to rewatch them a million times. But The Room does have this uncanny magic. It's so convicted. And it's so committed to its terribleness, or just to what it is, and what it is just so happens to be kind of terrible.
Because it's also the right amount of production budget, enough to get decent audio.
Yeah, and for however buzzy the photography is, you can still see everything. Like, the editing is really weird, but, you know, technically speaking, it's not like Birdemic, where half the time you're like, what are they saying?
It's not like you're watching a ultra low budget movie made for like $100,000. You're watching a $6 million budget movie.
Well, and maybe that's part of why it's like, oh, you guys actually had an actual budget to like make this kind of like an actual movie. Maybe it's partly so sticky and memorable because of that.
I think I want to watch The Disaster Artist again.
I definitely want to watch The Disaster Artist
because just looking over the footage just makes you look at The Room different now. How accurate was The Disaster Artist in portraying this specific moment right here, you know?
Yeah. It's a prism of magic terribleness, you know. Every angle you look at it from, there's something else fascinating and horrifying.
Yeah.
And that's partly, it feeds into The Disaster Artist too because of that. Then you want to, I think there are things you can catch in both of them on multiple viewings.
Yeah.
Which is part of the fun.
And it's interesting watching Screen Junkies do a video on a movie that's so bad it's good. I'm more drawn to Screen Junkies when they're tearing apart a movie that's like generally perceived as bad, or a movie that's good and they're pointing out flaws. But to do a movie that's so bad it's good, you're like
this one.
all the criticisms are why this movie is special though.
Yeah. The weird repetitive dialogue, and all the random laughing, and the inexplicable football games.
Well, that was fun. Thanks, Screen Junkies, for putting this video out, man.
Thanks, guys.
And if you guys haven't seen The Room, take some time out, watch it. I'm glad I watched it at home first because I feel like going to a theater I might miss some stuff because people might be really loud.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say you gotta go to one of the screenings your first time, but I really think it works best when you get a few people together, you know, have a few drinks if you want, see it the first time so that you can just understand what it is and then go to a screening.
Yeah.
Because I've been there with people who are like, I don't know what's going on, I can't hear, I guess this is funny.
All right, well, you guys can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Subscribe to Screen Junkies while you're at it. You can follow us on social media at The Real Rejects, and download and follow us at the Stardust app, people. And,
I reviewed The Room on that app.
You did. 30 solid seconds. That's all you really need.
That's all you need.